Hello fellow gamers, welcome back to Pokemon Sapphire. In the last episode, we made our way... We started a new game is what we did. We started a new game, we caught our first... no we didn't. We did not... Well, we got our first Pokemon. We got our first Pokemon, and it is our Torchic. We nicknamed him Flyless. And I'm going to go through the new Pokemon you can catch here on this route. There is Poochyena. Poochyena is an interesting Pokemon. It's pretty weak though. It's okay for going through the game because you may need a Dark type, but... really, he's not that good at all, really. Like, I wouldn't use him anywhere else. There's also Zigzagoon. Zigzagoon's almost the same, except he's a normal type, not a dark type. And you also catch Wurmple, and Wurmple fully evolved is absolutely terrible and has the most dumb evolutionary pattern ever. So, I would highly suggest never, ever using it. And hey, look! Speak of the devil, Wurmple. One of its fully evolved forms, yes, so now you know it's stupid. Has a very weird, is actually okay in NU, but that's about it. So here we are in Oldale. I'm just going to quickly heal up here. Okay, so now we're done being healed and all that. I'm going to quickly run back to Route 103 here, because there's one new Pokemon you can catch here, and before I go showing you what it is... I'm actually going to try finding it first, so I am going to cut until I find it, and then we can, you know, then we can talk about it, you know? So I'll see you guys in a, well, like half a second pretty much. Hey, what's this new thing? I've never seen one of these before. Yes, this is Wingull. He is our first member of our team that I actually want, actually. I figured we needed to catch one guy really quickly just so we can have one extra Pokemon. And it is this guy right here. This is Wingull. He is a water flying type. He's kind of makes him really susceptible to electric types, but personally I think it's a good Pokemon because fully evolved it gets it's very defensively bulky and has pretty good special attack. So I highly suggest I highly suggest it for people who want a good flying type. Wingull rides updrafts from the sea by extending its long and narrow wings to glide. This Pokemon's long beak is useful for catching prey. Wow, sometimes it doesn't even point out good things. I gotta give him a nickname. I'm gonna give him a nickname that I think just fits him. He just looks like his name should be this. His name, because he just looks like this. He looks like his name should be Steven. I don't know why. I'm not even doing that because I do have a friend whose name's Steve and I call him Steven. But I'm not naming him that. So, yeah, here's Wingull. He gets the same treatment as everyone else. He gets a little picture next to him and you can catch him here as I said, very susceptible to electric types. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm just going to quickly heal up again. Anyway, so heading off this way, we're on Route 102. Now, this route's pretty meaningless actually, but here's our first trainer battle. Well, our first legitimate trainer battle that isn't with May. So basically, if a person looks at you, because people can only look in straight lines pretty much. People can only look in these weird straight lines, and they can't see you out of the corner of their eyes. They have to be dead straight looking at you. You have to battle them. You do not have a choice. You have to battle them. So we are facing a Zigzagoon here. Since Zigzagoon just used Tail Whip there, I'm going to take this time to explain how Tail Whip and Growl work. What they do is they lower and raise stats. Now stats can be lowered. One stage or two stages at a time. Now those moves did it one stage at a time, and it would add an adjective to it if it did more. Like for example, it doesn't just fall; it harshly falls, right? Like if it harshly falls, it went down 2 stages. And for every stage, it doubles in percent of how much it added. So first it added, I believe one stage is a 50% raise. It's 50 or 25. I don't remember exactly. I'll probably flash on screen. And yeah, so here we have some berries. And the way berries work is you can hand them to Pokemon. They've been here since 2nd generation. You can have your Pokemon hold them, and they can use them in battle when they fall below half their health, I believe. Most berries work that way. But other ones, no. If it's 25%, that's what it is. When they fall below 25% of their health, they will get healed up. So, yes. If you haven't noticed already, this is actually being post-commentated. We already ran into a little bit of problem. Audacity randomly said, yeah, I didn't save your file, so yeah. So here we are, we were talking to our dad, because as you know, he is actually the gym leader of Petalburg City. And although if you've played a Pokemon game before, you may be thinking, oh, you faced your dad in the first gym? No, because if you've played a Pokemon game before, I bet you've already played this game. I'd like to get a Pokemon, please. You're, oh, right, you're Wally, right? I'm gonna go stay with my relatives in Verdant Town. I thought I'd be lonely by myself, so I wanted to take a Pokemon along. But I've never caught a Pokemon before. I don't know how. I see. Kevin J, you heard that, right? Go with Wally and make sure that he safely catches a Pokemon. Here, I'll loan you my Pokemon. Oh, wow, a Pokemon. I'll give you a Pokeball, too. Go for it. Wow, thank you. So, yes, we have to accompany Wally on his expedition to catching his first Pokemon. Kevin J, Pokemon hide in tall grass like this, right? Don't they? Please watch me, see if I can catch one properly. Whoa! Yes. So, yes, he's going to catch a Ralts here, and I'm going to take... Ralts is actually a great Pokemon, and you can catch one at level 5 here too if you wanted. But I'm going to explain their stats right after this fight here. That's why I actually skipped over the Pokemon bios for this section, actually. It's not really a bio, it's just like a picture, and I explain it. But anyway. So, he's going to tackle it a couple times. And here's the weird part. This is what he does here. You see, he goes, Zigzagoon, that's enough, come back. Okay. And now I throw the Pokeball, right? And see, like... I want to see if someone's hacked the game to do that. It's funny how he has a potion, too, actually. Anyway. He throws the Pokeball. Bing, 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 bing. Boo, boo. Boo, boo. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Now, the reason why the game did that... The reason why the game did that, the game probably did this whole thing just to show us that, like, how to catch Pokemon in case we didn't know how, but clearly we already know how because we caught our Wingull. We named him Steven. It already happened. So, yeah. Your mom's waiting for you. Bye, Kevin J. And also, we're going to see him later in the game, so if you want to become a strong trainer, here's my advice. Head for Rustboro City, beyond this town. There you will see a gym. There you should challenge the gym leader, Roxanne. After her, go on the other gyms and defeat their leaders. Collect badges from them, understood? Of course, I'm a gym leader too. We'll battle one day, Kevin J. So that's only after you become stronger. Anyway. So we are done with all this, and I hate doing post-commentary. I haven't done it in a long time. But it's pretty simple. I'm just going to quickly heal up, and then I'm going to run back to Route 103 just to show you guys, or explain to you guys what the Pokemon we could have caught back there were. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to cut to doing all that right away. Okay, so I actually got into a battle there, but anyway, I'm going to explain the few Pokemon you can catch here. One of the Pokemon you can catch here is... This is the first instance of version exclusives. If you're playing Sapphire, you can catch Lotad. Lotad, fully evolved, becomes one of my favorite HM slaves, because it can learn just about everything, and has an interesting typing of grass-water. It's very interesting. In the Ruby version, you can catch C-Dot, and C-Dot fully evolved is actually amazing, because it gets a dark subtype, and can actually learn some psychic moves. So, with that all mixed together, it's a very good combination. You can also catch, what else can you catch here? You also catch Ralts here, as you know, I explained it already. You can catch Ralts, except he's very hard to train at this level, but if you really want a strong Pokemon, you can pick him up now, because he actually becomes a very, very, very good Pokemon later in the game. So, yeah, I think that is about it for this area. If I forget... I didn't write notes for this part, so I completely forget what other Pokemon you can catch here, but... Oh, yes! I completely forgot. You can also catch Surskit there, and Surskit is so terrible, I won't point it out. You probably saw his picture on the screen, but that's about it. I'm just gonna quickly heal up, and then we will head off into the next area. And it's funny. You can catch Surskit there, but he's so rare, and he's not even a good Pokemon. It's weird. He's a bug water type. Again, with the weird typing. There's one new Pokemon you can catch here, and this is Tailo. Tailo is the first flying normal type you can get in the game. If you want a good flying normal type, feel free to catch Tailo. It's a great Pokemon. Like, it evolves pretty low. It's just the Pidgey of the game. It's not that strong, but it's good for going through the game. So if you want it, feel free to catch it. And that is it for this route, actually. And here's more Oran and Pecha berries. I do like how this generation they named the berries. They weren't just like a berry or PRZ cure berry or a PSN cure berry. You know, I like all that. So we're gonna I'm just gonna avoid this guy here. Here we go. Avoided. And now here we are in Petalburg Woods. Now there are a few new Pokemon we catch here, like a bunch. First off, we have Slackoth. Slackoth is a very interesting Pokemon because fully evolved, it has the highest stats in the game, but, well, highest stats of any non-Uber, but it has an ability that it can attack every other turn, and there is no way to work with that. But with such high attack, in the end, you could make it work. You can also catch Shroomish here, and Shroomish is an amazing grass Pokemon. Fully evolved, it gets a fighting subtype, and can learn Spore, which is the most accurate sleep-inducing move in the game. So that's very good. And you can also catch here. Oh, we just heard his cry there, and I like how the game does that. Anyway, the other Pokemon you can catch here are the two evolutions of Wurmple, which, as I said, are the weirdest evolutionary chains ever. Managed to do it in the same episode. And what it is Silcoon and Cascoon, and basically it is a 50% chance whether you get one or the other. I don't suggest catching one of them though, unless you want to be sure that you get that evolved form, because I wouldn't necessarily catch them because they know Harden and it's their only move and they will not be able to attack. So yeah, anyway, so I'm just going to continue on here. I'm going to avoid this bug catcher. I'm gonna try grabbing that item, but I guess not. Wurmple. Hate these things. We'll face them a few times throughout this game. Well, we won't face them, but we'll run into them, I bet. Get a Paralyz Cure Bear, Paralyz Heal, which is Parliz. Hey, look, it's Shroomish. Oh man, he's so cute. I must say, Shroomish is a very cool looking Pokemon. Like, I won't even deny that. I think it's a very cute Pokemon. Like, I would totally use it. But sadly, I don't feel like using a fire type, personally. I just don't feel like it. Well, not a grass fighting type. It's susceptible to flying, just really annoys me. Anyway. And then, next up, hello, have you seen any Pokemon called Shroomish around here? I really love that Pokemon. Well, come to think of it, I actually just saw my memo, but I was gonna ambush you in Petalburg Woods. You have to be in here in Petalburg Woods forever. I got sick of wings, so I came in to get to you, Devon Researcher. Hand over those papers. Aye! You're a Pokemon trainer, aren't you? You gotta help me, please. Huh? What do you think you're doing? What, you're gonna protect him? No one crosses Team Aqua. No one who crosses Team Aqua gets any mercy. Not even a kid. Come on, battle me. So yes, this is our first fight with a Team Aqua member. Ooh, sounds scary right now. Not really. This guy is very easy. He has a level 9 Poochyena, but as I said, Poochyena's stats are so bad, I bet Steven can even take care of him. Now, Steven actually grew 2 levels back when I fought a person back in Route 102 that I skipped. So in case you're wondering where those 2 levels came from. Oh, see, now we got a critical hit. Now he's just screwed. Like, he did a fair bit of damage. Like, it's an okay physical attacker. It's just a really bad Pokemon. Like, I'm sorry. I don't like him. I don't like it at all. Yay, level 6. He's almost the same level as Flyless. That's pretty cool. You kidding me? You're tough. Anyway. So anyway, grr, you're just meddling with Team Aqua. Come on and battle me again. I wish I could stay, but I'm out of Pokemon. And hey, we at Team Aqua are also after something in Rustboro. I'll let you go today. Anyway. Whew, that was awfully close. Thanks to you, you didn't rob me of these important papers. I know I'll give you a great ball. That's my thanks. Wow, we obtained the Great Ball. Man, that is one great ball. I don't know why. I always just find that funny to say it that way. Uh-oh, it's a crisis. I can't be wasting. Anyway. So, we are running very low on time. So, fellow gamers, in the next episode, we will be heading off to Rustboro City. And we'll be... We're gonna see what's going on with that whole Team Aqua thing, or we're just gonna go there and have some fun. So I'm just gonna quickly grab this item right here. What I was doing there was showing you that if you run, a trainer will tend to try looking at you because you're running. So you gotta be careful. So yes, next time we'll be heading off to Rustboro, which is just through this little doorway because we're actually just finished Petalburg Woods. I'll see you guys next time. I hope I got this under the time limit.